Franz Ferdinand hailed for genius cameo during Glastonbury performance. Former Doctor Who actor Peter Capaldi made a surprise appearance at the 2025 Glastonbury Festival, appearing on stage with Scottish indie act Franz Ferdinand. The Dark of the Matinee stars played the other stage on Friday afternoon when they brought out their fellow Scotsman, perhaps best known for playing the foul-mouthed government spin doctor Malcolm Tucker in political comedy The Thick of It. Capaldi, 67, joined the band for a rendition of their 2004 hit, Take Me Out, while sporting a pair of sunglasses and an eye-catching red shirt. Cheekily, the band's frontman, Alex Kapranos, teased fans by talking about a fellow Glaswegian of Italian heritage. He then introduced the actor as the original Capaldi, playing off Lewis Capaldi's surprise return to Glastonbury on the Pyramid stage. Peter Capaldi more than held his own during the song, singing several lines to the ecstatic crowd. Fans watching from home were also thoroughly impressed by the actor's surprise appearance, calling it hilarious. Franz Ferdinand teasing Lewis Capaldi but then bringing out the original Capaldi, Peter Capaldi, to sing Take Me Out. Genius, said one fan. Did anyone have Peter Capaldi to join Franz Ferdinand at Glastonbury on their bingo card? Another viewer asked. Franz Ferdinand absolutely killed it at Glastonbury. Bringing out Peter Capaldi was a great touch, remarked a third fan. Even the Radio Times were moved, with their X/Twitter account writing, "We're not crying at Peter Capaldi joining Franz Ferdinand on stage at Glastonbury, you're crying." Earlier this year, Franz Ferdinand released The Human Fear, their sixth studio album and the first in 7 years, marking the end of the longest break between full-length albums in their career. The band became world-renowned artists in the 2000s thanks to their deliriously hooky songs, including hit singles Mate Me and Do You Want To. Their debut self-titled record peaked at number 3 in the UK album charts. Meanwhile, Capaldi, whose credits also include World War Z, 2013, and The Suicide Squad, 2021, played the Doctor in the hit BBC sci-fi series Doctor Who for 3 series and 4 specials between 2013 and 2017, replacing Matt Smith in the role. Lewis Capaldi surprises Glastonbury crowd 2 years after he struggled to finish his set, It's So Good to Be Back. The new song addresses the challenging aspects of life that Capaldi has faced since emerging into the spotlight. On Friday, June 27, the artist returned for a surprise slot at Glastonbury Festival, 2 years after he struggled to finish his set at the UK festival. Glastonbury, It's So Good to Be Back, Capaldi, 28, told the crowd, per the BBC. "I'm not going to say much up here today because if I did I might start crying." He continued, "It's just amazing to be here with you all and I can't thank you all enough for coming out and coming and seeing me. Second time's a charm on this one, everybody. I just wanted to come and finish what I couldn't finish the first time round on this stage. I want to thank everybody at Glastonbury for giving me the chance to do so," said Capaldi. Capaldi also ended a 2-year, self-imposed hiatus from music, which he entered to care for his mental and physical health, to release a new single titled Survive on Thursday, June 26. He initially teased the release of the song with a series of billboards that were placed around Glastonbury Festival. At that same event in 2023, Capaldi famously struggled to complete his set as a result of his Tourette's syndrome flaring up, leading throngs of supportive fans to sing along and help him complete the show. Survive is an emotional acoustic ballad, to say the very least. In its lyrics, Capaldi almost seems as though he's affirming the reality of survival to himself, with powerful words such as, "I swear to God, I'll survive / if it kills me to / I'm gonna get up and try / if it's the last thing I do." That ethos continues through other powerful moments such as Capaldi singing, "Most nights, I fear / that I'm not enough / but I refuse to spend my best years rotting in the sun." Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what People has to offer, from celebrity news to compelling human interest stories. In the new track's accompanying music video, Capaldi can be seen sitting alone in a shadowy room from a distance, picking away at an acoustic guitar. The video then continually splices footage of Capaldi performing live, conducting interviews, and going about other day-to-day touring activities, along with more footage of him alone in a room plucking Survive. The juxtaposition of the two extremes of his career complements the overall mood of the track, with Capaldi reflecting on all he has been through to get where he is today. The People Puzzler crossword is here. How quickly can you solve it? Play now. The evening before the release, the singer took to Instagram to write, "It's been a while," alongside a clip of the Survive music video as a teaser. It is currently unclear if Survive will serve as the lead single of a forthcoming project, but his last album, Broken by Desire to be Heavenly Sent, turned 2 in May. Capaldi shared his last public health update in December 2023, penning a lengthy message on Instagram where he explained to fans that he was making substantial progress in his mental health journey. Firstly, I want to start this by saying I hope you're all doing well out there. I've missed you. As most of you will know, I'm currently taking some time off to focus on my health and well-being, and it's been going great, he wrote at the time. Capaldi added, I've been working with some incredible professionals to help me learn about and cope better with my Tourette's and anxiety issues. I'm really happy to say I've noticed a marked improvement in both since I decided to take some time off back in June. Since then, he has remained relatively low-key, though he did release an extended cut of Broken by Desire to be Heavenly Sent the day after posting the aforementioned message on Instagram, and then, on May 2, 2025, secretly performed at a phone-free charity gig in Edinburgh, Scotland, according to The Guardian. If you or someone you know needs mental health help, text STRENGTH to the crisis text line at 741 to 741 to be connected to a certified crisis counselor. If you or someone you know is struggling with mental health challenges, emotional distress, substance use problems, or just needs to talk, call or text Lewis. Capaldi has made an emotional comeback with a secret performance at Glastonbury, 2 years after announcing a break from the spotlight, where he struggled on stage at the festival. After revealing his new song, Survive, earlier in the day, Capaldi took to the Pyramid stage and surveyed the huge crowd in front of him as he launched into his 2019 hit, Before You Go. Glastonbury, How You Doing, was the simple introduction after the first chorus, and then came his second song, Grace. Before the next one, the Scottish star took it all in again and told the audience, Glastonbury, it's so good to be back. I'm not going to say much up here today because if I do, I'll probably start crying. But, he added, he wanted to thank his fans, and finish what I couldn't the first time round. Along with the headliners and the Sunday afternoon legend slots, Secret Fighters, The Killers, and Radiohead have become some of the most talked about performances at Glastonbury in recent years. This time round, there had been much speculation about some of the big unannounced slots on the bill, in particular the TBA act scheduled to appear on the festival's main stage, the Pyramid stage, just before Alanis Morissette on Friday afternoon. With various clues trailed on social media and in Glasgow, where Capaldi was born, and Castle Kerry, near Glastonbury, by the time Capaldi walked on stage, it was in reality no secret to all but a few of the huge crowd that had turned out for the surprise. The 28-year-old acknowledged the absurdity of his set being TBA, describing it as the worst-kept secret, and joking, I don't know who's been G telling people. There were chants of, oh, Lewis Capaldi. From the crowd before he began his next songs, including Hold Me While You Wait, Bruises, Forget Me, and Someone You Loved. His performance was more than just a surprise set. A few months before his last appearance at Glastonbury, again on the Pyramid stage, in 2023, Capaldi had released the all-access documentary, How I'm Feeling Now. It showed his rise from viral hitmaker to a star whose debut album, Divinely Uninspired to a Hellish Extent, became the biggest selling in the UK in its year of release, and the year after, too. No mean feat when you consider his competition. Ed Sheeran was second in 2019 and Harry Styles in 2020. Fans have always loved Capaldi not just for his talent as a singer and songwriter, but for his class clown humor and his unfiltered, indifferent style. But his sense of humor and anti-celebrity attitude masked struggles with his mental health and Tourette's, which he spoke about candidly in the film. At Glastonbury in 2023, the strain was clear. Prior to the performance, he had cancelled several shows to rest and recover. On stage, he apologized as he prepared to belt out his hit song Someone You Loved. I'm going to be honest, everybody, but I'm starting to lose my voice up here, but we're going to keep going and we're going to go until the end, he told the crowd. I just need you all to sing with me as loud as you can, if that's okay. And of course they did, the voices of tens of thousands of people carrying him through. In a statement afterwards, the star said the sentiment had meant the world, before announcing a break for the foreseeable future. I used to be able to enjoy every second of shows like this, and I'd hope 3 weeks away would sort me out, he said. But the truth is I'm still learning to adjust to the impact of my Tourette's, and on Saturday it became obvious that I need to spend much more time getting my mental and physical health in order, so I can keep doing everything I love for a long time to come. In May, Capaldi performed his first show in 2 years, a charity gig in Edinburgh to raise funds for the campaign against living miserably, a mental health charity he has supported over the years. For most artists, playing the pyramid stage at Glastonbury is a dream. Now, Capaldi has achieved it once again. This time, fans didn't need to help him with the sing-along, but of course they joined him anyway. The love from the audience was clear. "How far will you go to get back to the place you belong?" is one of the lines from Survive. With this performance, Capaldi showed that this, one of the world's most famous stages, is still that place for him.